This is another version of the mat workout using a basketball instead of the magic circle. So rocking back again to the back of the sitting bones and then reaching the arms up high. Keep this movement going each time you rock back round the spine and then add the twist. So exhale and twist, inhale back to the center. And then reach up towards the sky. Then place the basketball or the magic circle, if that's what you've got. Place that in between your knees, just above your knee joint, so you can squeeze the ball, and so getting a little bit more tone in your inner thighs. And then roll up and down in the bridging position. So I've got my arms lifted off the mat so that there's some more tone in the upper arms. And then rolling the spine up and down one vertebrae at a time. And then reach the arms up towards the sky. Keep the movement going, rolling up, balancing in between the wide part in between your shoulders, and then roll on down. Keep that feeling of reaching the knees long over the toes, and think of drawing your heels towards your sitting bones. Then to increase the mobility in your upper back, reach your arms overhead and still roll up and down. You might notice that you feel like you're getting a stretch in your upper back and your shoulders. And then add the arms reaching up and down. And then roll all the way down again. Push off with your toes, pick up the feet into a tabletop position, and then come all the way up to sitting. Sit right up on top of your sitting bones, roll on down. Lower the head, neck and shoulders down, and then exhale, roll on up again. So you're pulling with your arms and pushing with your legs, and then lay all the way down, ready for the exercise side to side. So both shoulders stay on the mat. Inhale as the knees go to one side, exhale back to the center. And then from here, go into the hundreds position and start to do the hundreds breathing. Breathe in for 5, breathe out for 5. So in this one, I'm keeping my knees in a tabletop position, lengthening my lower back into the mat, keeping my eye gaze looking directly in between my knees, and then change the position of the ball. Put the ball in between your ankles now, and then go side to side. Inhale halfway to the side, exhale to the center. Keep that movement going. Shoulders stay on the mat. And then exhale to curl on up, ready to do the hundreds breathing with straight legs. So start off with the legs reaching up towards the sky, lower back lengthened on the mat. And then if you'd like to increase the challenge, take the legs to 45 degrees. And think of the legs acting like a counterbalance to your upper body. Take the legs a little lower, and so that helps you to stay up just above the tips of your shoulder blades. Keep looking through your legs towards your toes, and then come all the way up into the roll up. So I'm still working on my roll up because my lower back is really tight at the moment. And then roll on down, down, down. Place the ball in between your feet, roll down, squeezing the ball with your ankles. So I'm using my hands just to help me get over that really tight part in my lower back. So I think my lower back is tight from doing a lot more walking than I normally do, taking my kids surfing, doing some different movements. When you go into the rollover, you can take the ball in your hands, then take the ball into your feet, roll on down, 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 all the way down to your tailbone touches. Now if you can keep your lower back lengthened on the mat, take your feet all the way down, and then exhale, roll on up and over. Catch the ball in your hands, and then roll down, lengthening the spine. Circle the legs around. Exhale, roll on over again. Catch the ball in between your ankles, roll down, and then curl on up. We go into double leg stretch. So we do one with the ball in between our ankles, and then one with the ball in between your hands. So reach the arms away, reach the legs away. Reach the arms away, circle the arms, obviously when you're not holding the ball. And then place the ball back in between your ankles, hands behind your head to cradle your neck. And then exhale for the double straight leg stretch. Roll on up to sitting. Roll halfway down, add a twist, halfway down, twist again. And then on your next one, go out onto your side elbow, balance on your side hip, and lift both legs up and down. Trying to keep both sides of your waist long. Roll onto your front, and we're going to do the dart variation. So the palms start off facing towards the sky. Inhale, lift to your lowest rib. Reach the arms up towards the sky. Then if you'd like to increase the challenge, as you lift the chest, also lift the legs off the mat. And then stay up, reach the arms up and down, getting really nice tone in your upper back, tone in your upper arms. And then hands underneath the shoulders and roll to the other side. Trying to lengthen both sides of the waist, lift both legs up and down. And then go into a sitting position, ready for the spine stretch. Inhale to grow taller, exhale, reach up and over. Think of rounding your spine, reaching your fingers past your toes and drawing your belly button back towards your spine. Come on up to sit really tall and go into the spine twist. This is a nice place to do the spine twist because your ankles are holding the ball, helps you to keep your sitting bones really firmly on the ground. So you can twist through your rib cage and your side waist. Then take the ball behind your upper back. So if you have the ball in between the lower tips of your shoulder blades, and then inhale back into an arch. So we inhale back into extension, really open up through the rib cage, and then exhale, curl on up. Keep this movement going. It should feel really fantastic on your back, but if it doesn't, maybe move the ball up a little bit or down a little bit. It should feel really great. Then I clasped my hands behind my head, so I had my arms alongside my ears, and it just increases the length of the body, and you get even more of a stretch through your upper back. Feels really great. Then I change the ball to underneath my sacrum or the back of your hips, however you want to think of that. And then balance on the ball, stretch both legs up, and then we go into the scissors. So inhale as the legs cross, exhale, reach away. Keep that scissor going. Open up through the front of the hip and then increase the opening by going into the bicycle. Bicycle the legs around and then reverse it. Go over into your rollover position, roll down, place the feet on top of the ball. And now we're going to do some bridging on the ball. So we're increasing the challenge now to the back of your legs and your back side. So you're going to really feel it in your glutes and your hamstrings. Because to stop the ball from rolling away, these muscles have got to work really hard. So it's a great exercise to tone your bikini bottom muscles, your mini skirt muscles, and open up through the front of your hips. Let's take one more. And then leave the tailbone down. Stretch one leg high and go into leg circles. So we're trying to keep both sides of the hips, both sides of the ribs firmly on the mat and circling through the hip joint. Reverse the circles. And then place the feet back down on the ball. Roll on up into your bridge. Now stay up high with your hips and roll the ball in and out, getting even more tone through the back of your body. Take one more. And then roll on down, down, down. Stretch the other leg high and go into the leg circles. So your circles are relatively small because your other knee is getting in the way. You can still get that really nice feeling of mobilizing your hip joint while keeping your torso still and stable. So you're working into your deep abdominals, deep back muscles. Roll on up into your bridge position, stay up high. Pick up one foot at a time for the marching bridge. Keep that little march going, keeping the ball in the same spot and keeping your hips up high. Roll down, curl up, and then let's change position, ready to go into the mermaid. So inhale to grow taller, exhale, reach up and over into a really big C curve through your spine. So big side bend, drawing a rainbow shape through the arm. I just had to flick off a march fly there, was trying to bite me. Exhale, twist around. Take one more. Reach up and over to the other side. And then we go out onto the side hip, ready for the side kick series. So lengthen the leg till it's parallel to the floor. Inhale to kick forward, exhale to lengthen back. So we've had quite a lot of rain up in Noosa, so I think my feet are a bit muddy. I can see that when I'm doing that kick forward and back. Circle the leg around. Then go into the legs up and down. Again, as in all the other mat videos, trying to balance on your side hip without leaning backwards or falling backwards. Go into your développé, bend, stretch up, add that nice flex through the ankle, and reverse. Have that feeling of really lengthening through the legs. And then from here, turn onto your front, ready to do the swan. So we inhale to the lowest rib. So just rolling the ball towards you, putting pressure through the little finger side of the hand. Inhale to come up to your lowest rib, and then exhale all the way up, coming up until your hip bones lift off the mat for your swan one. And then rock and roll forward and back for swan two. Turn to the other side, ready for the mermaid. Inhale to grow taller, exhale, reach up and over, drawing a big rainbow shape with your arm. Keeping both sitting bones on the mat. And then exhale, twist around and underneath, following your hand with your eyes. And then go out into the side kick position. So balance on your side hip, inhale to kick forward, exhale to lengthen back. I don't think my feet were that muddy, but maybe they were. And then reverse the circles. And then go up into your side kicks, or the lift up and down. Inhale up, exhale down. And then lift, bend and stretch in the développés. And reverse. And then from here, come on up into the quadruped position. So hands on top of the ball, and then reach opposite arm and leg away. As you can see, this is quite a bit of a balance challenge. And then from here, hold it, then tap the hand, tap the toes down towards the mat and reach away. And then go into same arm and same leg, and then turn, ready for the kneeling side kick. Tap the toe down and up, and then kick forward and back. Great exercise for balance and coordination. Reach up, and then let's turn to the other side. Ready for the quadruped. So first of all, opposite arm, opposite leg, reach away, and then tap down and up. Think of reaching your fingertips and your toe tips as far away as you can. And then same arm, same leg, turn. Oops, balance challenge there. Lift and lower the leg, tap down and up. And then inhale to kick forward, exhale to lengthen back. And then turn both hands onto the ball, step out into your plank position, hold the plank, lengthen one leg till it lifts off the mat for the leg pull front. And then lower down, sit back on your heels for a little stretch.